Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at essentially how can I say it? We're going to be taking a look at the burst mode, thank you very much, and the modifiers I use to complete the power absorption or Majin Power challenge for the Ultimate Gohan stage. Now it's a pretty challenging stage. If you want to go Majin Power or Power Absorption, no, it's Majin Power. Because the big thing with Majin Power is it's quite a limited roster. In terms of your leads and everything, you don't have a huge selection of leads. You only really have the Physical Boo and the Int Boo. Even then, Int Boo's not a Majin Power lead, he's just a Majin Buu Saga lead. Modifiers are being shown right now. You can select those. Physical and Int's going to be the best for you. The team, although limited, if you do have the right units, is stronger than the time limit team. Like, it is effectively easier to do this because the power of 2 physical Buhans is basically all you need. So if you have Buhan, you're kind of pretty much all the way there. Because the thing is once you transform Buhan, as long as you kind of have his links active, he inherently kind of just dominates the event. It's really that simple. One thing I will say is key-wise, Gohan does have some issues. A lot of the Majin units have issues. So unless you have them level 10 links, you actually want to avoid any of the key modifiers that you get on burst mode, because these are not going to enable you to have a good time. Generally speaking, these are quite, difficult to use because they affect units' performance. They don't super attack. It's quite a big performance hindrance to a lot of units. And for Majin units, you definitely don't want to do it, because if you don't have them level 10 links, they're missing key already because Majin's not giving them key. So just keep that in mind. Beyond that though, pretty good stuff. Very simple, very straightforward in terms of overall functionality. The team runs pretty well. I think ultimately if you do have them level linked, things go a lot better. But because you're not suffering from the key issue, it's not a big problem. Buhan is the big carry of this situation. So if you've got Buhan, like I said, you're pretty much done. You'll need a bit of luck with his supers, but generally speaking, he'll carry things quite well. Gohan is a physical into a tech, into an int, into a tech unit. So generally speaking, you don't want to bring units that are weak in those situations. Try and avoid AGL units. Strength is a pretty good typing to choose. Obviously you want to stick with the int and physical. If possible, take int units. They only really struggle with the first phase, and they're very helpful for the second and final phase. But physical units are kind of king here because they're neutral the whole way through. They don't have a problem. So units like Gohan really are just the cream of the crop, and they do their thing. Like, generally speaking, Gohan carries very hard. So yeah, that's kind of it. Honestly, not much more than that really to say. And this one, like I said, is a very limited category, but because of that, it's actually very easy to kind of put together. Because functionally, if you have Buhan and you have Kid Buu, you're basically done. Like, between those two, you're pretty good to go. The rest of them are kind of literally just filling space and trying not to die. You could give them all evasion equips for all that matters, just depending on how you've built them. But yeah, I would say generally speaking, this is just how things roll. Now, beyond that, looking at the collection of units, if you're someone who is going to struggle with Majin Power, time limit is probably a bit easier for you. It has a bit of a wider range and has a few more subcategories you can kind of work with. But I would say both are pretty unit dependent. This one is very dependent on Buhan. I would say time limit is very dependent on Gotenks, the SS4 fused units. So basically, whichever team you have the appropriate high level, high value content unit with, it's probably going to be the one that's going to give you the best time. That's just how it is. But yeah, realistically speaking, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. It's always appreciated. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and bye.